What's up? What are you doing? Ooh, it's my new doorbell pin. I got a doorbell. Look at that. I ordered it on Temu. All right. Let's see who comes in. Well, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Goodbye. Well, you're back. Hello. So, I got internet yesterday. Got that turned on. Turns out it was here all weekend. To wait for new equipment, but that did not end up having to be the case. My equipment works just fine, and I have internet. There's the router for right now. I don't have a lot of pictures put up, but we have solid freestanding walk space to the door. My Ring doorbell just arrived. Check that out. Good morning, Heather Dawn. What I got on Temu for like $7. $7. Thought that was pretty damn cool. That's what I thought. I was like, well, that's a great deal. Listen, I don't need a lot. I just need something that's going to keep an eye on the front of my place. $7. I don't know what it runs on, though. Group sharing, night vision, AI human detection, long battery life, wide angle, weather resistant, cloud storage, in-app purchase. Okay. Two-way talk. Cool. Well, like I said, it was different when I lived in Thermop. Oh, look. I also won the battle with the stove. Totally won the battle with the stove. Not going to pick that one up because it is the one that has the broken. But look. So much better. So much better. However, now that I cleaned it, these two sides don't work. They don't light. Hey, Cap. Told you it. Told you. Just give me an SOS pad and some elbow grease. And all four of them are like that. They all look nice, right? They all look nice. Found a dead mouse in my stove when I fully got the top open. Got all the grease off of. Well, I didn't get it all off of the side there, but I finally gave up after finding a dead mouse inside there. So, yeah, it was pretty. It was a day yesterday. But more progress was made in here. I got my clothes out of that one box, and I laid them on the dresser that I had prepared for it. Made my TV into the bedroom. TV made it into the bedroom. It's plugged in, hooked up to the interwebs, and it works. So I can now lay in bed and watch TV. So fuck you guys. I will lay in my bed and watch you now on YouTube. This is my problem corner. I got to get this cleared out. So that's like today's project. Anyway. Yeah, it was a total yikes, Heather. It was a total yikes. I'm like, what is that? Scrubbing, I've got the lid up and I'm kind of poking around inside of there looking for the little thingy that holds the little rusted piece. No, it wouldn't need to have internet, dude. It turned out, Cap, my internet was already on and running. I just needed to hook my equipment up. I was told I had to wait for new equipment. I wasn't changing my package, so I didn't understand why I would need to wait for new equipment because it was the same package that I was running in the other town. And lo and behold, I was really glad that I called because like 3 o'clock, there was nothing. So I called and I got Carrie in Texas, and I'm like, she's like, well, it looks like it's there and active. Do you have your modem and router? And I'm like, well, yeah, I was supposed to take them to the UPS store, and have them sent back to you guys. And she's like, uh-oh, did you? Because if you did, then we'll get you some new equipment. I said, well, no, because I couldn't find it. I didn't have a chance to Google it yet. And everything's in the back of my Jeep. She's like, well, why don't you go out and get it? We'll hook it up together. I said, are you sure? That could take a minute. I move slow. She said, go get it. Let's look it up. And lo and behold, guess what? Guess what? It immediately, the modem immediately pinged and caught connection, and I then went ahead and followed the rest of the steps she gave me, and bada boom, bada bing, we are back to high-speed interwebbing. And I sat down and had a bowl of light cereal for supper. I tried to do a pizza, but I was on a phone call, and I had it on my desk, and I walked back in, and my little girl was on my desk eating my pizza. She had jumped from the couch to the top of my work table and was standing up there eating my pizza, and she had eaten all the cheese and pepperoni off the bread and was knocking the bread down for her brother. So my kids overthrew me last night. Totally 100% overthrew me. It was like dogs over humans. Oh my God, it was right. Yep, it was total dogs over humans. Totally overthrew me. Yeah, that's the new pizza party. And you can totally, she was sick all night. We were in and out. She learned her lesson about eating pepperoni pizza. She was sick all night. We were in and out a dozen fucking times. She threw up in my bed twice. So she learned her lesson about eating adult food. So let's go stand outside and have a smoke. I was listening to Brittany last night when I heard Moon. Yeah, it was a poopy pizza party. It was a pukey pizza party too. Yeah. Okay, so I was laying in bed when I heard, and I was almost asleep when I heard Moon saying something about voices. Don't be blocking me. Listen, Moon, you're batshit crazy. I'm batshit crazy. Two batshit crazy people can't be friends together when only one of us takes our medication consistently. Number one. Number 2, Moon, I don't really have options for new friends right now. And even if I did, you would not be on that list, nor would you even be drafted for that team. Hello, Nicola. Number 3, listen, you go do your crazy somewhere else. I don't have time for it. I'm living my life and my best life at that. And quite frankly, you anger me and you take me into my mean girl era, and I want to stay in my soft girl era. So you go on about your way and do your thing, and I'll go on about my way and do mine. Oh, be careful, Cap. You don't want to overcolor it too much. You don't want your hair to fall out. So there. And don't go crying to Brittany because I won't be your friend. adult food versus human food. Well, I'm glad I can make you laugh this morning. Yes, she learned the lesson about adult food. Anyway, so there. No, Moon, I don't want to play with you. My mama said I can't play with you. Like it, lump 'em, but I don't care. Right, Cap? It just started growing back. We don't want it to fall out, so don't burn it. Make sure you get it. Don't leave it on too long. Make sure you get it the right color and then get it right off. Jesus Christ, there's a squirrel as big as a house cat. Holy fuck, that thing is huge. I'm not even kidding you guys. Fucker's the size of a house cat. No Oz, Heather. He's got his eyes set on me. He's up in a tree looking down at me. No Oz. Oh, that coffee's hot. Oh, is that coffee ever really, really, really hot? I thought I let it sit long enough. Well, hello, kids. Uh-oh. She trying to take you out? Is she trying to run you over? Yeah, she is. She's trying to take you out. Dude, run for your bed. That's the only safe place. When she does that to me, I have to run for my bed, too, and pull my legs up. Run for your bed, buddy. Run for your bed. You'll be safe in there. Sister! Don't be so mean. Hey. Squirrels will eat just about anything if they're given enough leeway. Oh my God, she takes him out by his... It's like she hits his hips and takes him out. I guess it would be his shoulders. She's so mean to her brother, and he's so nice to her. Really? I don't know, Thatch. Oh, that. I thought we were speaking in Grey's Anatomy lingo. You know, the whole Izzy Stephen shit. Like, Thatcher Grey was Meredith's father. But I do think it's minorly weird that somebody was that obsessed with Grey's Anatomy that they went by Izzy Stevens and they started worrying about Brittany's health. I did think that was a little bit fucking weird. And reaching out and emailing everybody. I thought that was really weird. Super invasive, too, if you ask me, but that's only me. Oh my God, Ad, leave him alone. Just leave him alone. Just be nice to him. Just stand by him. You gotta try to take his legs out from underneath him every time you get next to him. Just be nice to him. He's old and he's not doing real well lately. Yeah, just be nice to him. Huh, Mason? Just be nice. Every time I say just be nice to him, he wags his tail. See, just be nice. Be kind. Nope. I'm going to pull on his fucking ear and I'm going to drag him around. Just be nice to him. She's really bored. I left her duck out at the farm. I fucked up and left her duck. I left the fucking duck. And she loves her duck. Yeah, that's the thing that worries me, JJ, and made me really, that was like the biggest thing that made me pull back the most. These people are on 4 different platforms covering this one person. You don't know who you're going to bring from what weirdo you're going to bring from one platform to another, and then what kind of chaos and consternation are you going to bring in? Nope, I'm a no new friends kind of gal. Straight up a no new friends kind of gal. Nope, no new friends. No new players. None of it. There's my coffee. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. How exciting. I already got my mail and my little Ring doorbell came. I legit have nothing to do. I'm taking it slow today. I slept in until just a little bit ago. Went to bed about 11. I was grateful though, because last night I only had one big box that I had to, and then the big box, like, once I got all the clothes out of it, the one that was laying down, once I got all the clothes out of it, both ends of it folded right up, and it folded into 2 pieces. Hauled that right out to the dumpster. Oh, look, there's FedEx. Oh, it just went around the corner. So maybe it'll go down the street and around the corner and then come back to my house. Because I have 2 shelves that are being delivered today, too. I bought a little shelf like my 3 shelf, and I bought a tall shelf like my 5 shelf. So then the rest of my craft stuff will fit in it. Oh, at least I didn't wake up with every bone in my body hurting like it was yesterday. And you know, it took me until almost 3 o'clock before that stove was done. I sprayed and I scrubbed and I sprayed and I scrubbed, and I walked away and did other things. Thank you for noticing that, Heather. I appreciate it. I feel like I got a lot done. Once I knew the internet was here, it was a lot nicer, because now, today, my goal is to get the printers and the all-in-one computer set up. And once those are on their own network, because it's still sitting like it was when I had it at my house. All my work stuff on one network and all my personal on the other. So that made me really happy. Oh, trust me. Oh, this room is getting it today. This room is so getting it today. It's got like fuzz growing up the top. I'm gonna clean it and wash the walls down. It's pretty gross. The handprints and so yeah, I'm gonna wash all that down today. Try to get down the cobwebs and wow, you're the one that got antsy, huh, Jules? Hey, come on. Come on. Get in here. No, we're not going out. We're coming in. Okay. Come on. That's what I think, Heather. Nobody ever cleans it better than you do. I just could not believe that they didn't even attempt that. But they wiped out the drawers in the fridge because I was like, if they didn't do this, I bet as soon as I pull them drawers out, there's going to be shit all over in the bottom of the fridge. And I immediately pulled the drawers out of the refrigerator, and nope, the fridge is really clean. So the fridge is really clean. It just doesn't keep stuff cold. So I got to figure out how to pull my pants up and put my big girl panties on and go talk to my friend and be like, hi, good news is the stove is clean. The bad news is 2 burners don't work and the fridge doesn't keep anything cold. I can't find any positives to say about the place, so I don't know how I'm going to approach her with it because I don't want to sound ungrateful. And no matter how many times I've practiced it, I sound ungrateful. Like, I typed probably 6 text messages to her yesterday, and by the time I read them, I was like, oh, that sounds ungrateful. I know they do. I just have to tell them, Heather. It's the 7th. Okay. It's Tuesday. Hey, Jiggy. Good morning. How are you doing? Oh, we're inside. I could have turned the camera back on. There's my new Ring doorbell. It looks just like a Ring camera. What do you think? Do you think it's made by the same company? Oh my God. All these things here to craft with and nothing to with. I can't find my tools. Okay. Everybody take their meds. Cleaning is healing to you. Me too. Oh boy. We got a whole little... How does this work? How to assemble this shit? I know you said that, Jiggy. I saw you say that in Brittany's, and that's why I asked. Took your meds, and you're going to have ham and bean soup for dinner. Oh, that's the best about Easter. Ham and bean soup. Oh, I love navy bean and ham soup. Oh my God, I love navy bean and ham. Or Great Northerns. Hey, sis, let off his ear. Jeez, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I ever got her. I don't know why I ever got her. Well, you would be disappointed in me. Anasazi beans and navies, okay? Well, you would be ashamed at me if you go through that many microfiber claws, because I found that I hadn't used my duster in forever. And even after I dusted it, it still looks like I need to go back over it with a layer of Inest. Ooh, gosh, Jiggy, that sounds amazing. Hey, Eric. How are you? I'm really impressed with this little camera. I got it for $7. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Got a lot done in here, Eric. Got the kitchen's all done, the stove's all clean. TV's in. The last thing to do is put that fucking area rug down. But I've got my living room. I've got my craft area. Crickets, printers, press. I'm waiting on a new shelf that size and a new shelf that size. And once I have them, then I did, Jiggy. It's got the fridge. It's all the way up. Oh, yeah. I worked all weekend, Eric. I got home Saturday. I got home Friday and worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yesterday, I finished the stove. Oh, it was bad, Eric. It was bad, Eric. Oh, it was bad. I broke my planter. Oh, yes, it was. So, you know, when you walk up to something and you see that there's like a 1/4-inch border sticking out, and like all underneath that was black. And I got it. I can't pull that one up because it'll break it, but I can pull that up. Well, yeah, of course it's a gas stove. No, that's for the broiler. That's just there's missing the little thing to pull out for the broiler pan. Because that's a broiler. Yeah, I got it all cleaned up. All the way around. So today I gotta go to the hardware store and see if they have a dishwasher attachment for my faucet. And if they do, then that means the dishwasher will be back in commission. Because it has to have little teeny tiny. It goes from big to little teeny tiny on it. So. Oh, propane burns so much cleaner than gas, Heather. So when I was growing up, our vehicles ran on propane. The Ram Charger, my dad's truck, and both pump trucks, they all ran on propane. They were all converted over. And it was that way for years until my dad bought a new truck. But he had a 72 Dodge that he converted to run on propane. Oh, the vent at the bottom of the fridge. That's what you're talking about. The vent at the bottom of the fridge. Yes, Jiggy, I cleaned the whole thing. I cleaned underneath the front of the fridge. So there really isn't a vent, but you can see underneath of it. I pulled it all out and cleaned underneath of that. All the rods or all the cooling stuff is on the back. And I got that as clean. I mean, I can see a little bit on it, but nothing much. So I don't know. I just think it's an older fridge, and sometimes that happens. Like I said, and I have adjusted the settings. Oh, well, that's kind of crazy, Eric. Yeah, that's... Okay, Mason, you win. I'll take you out now. Come here. Sis, you got to stay. It's Mason's turn. You went out first. I screwed up and took these guys out. I used to take them out at the same time, and I don't do that anymore. I take them out individually because it can become crazy and chaos. You wait. Oh, wow, look. You're right. Those things are going to be so fucking heavy. Oh, look what we're going to do today. We're going to put some shelves together. Good morning, Spitfire. Mason, come on now, dude. Like you're tire hugging. You didn't empty your tank. Don't pee on my don't pee on my back packages. Yeah, let's not do that. Go pee on the pea bush. Good morning, Spitfire. Jiggy, that's why there's nothing in the fridge. That's why there's nothing in the fridge. That's why there's soda in the fridge and Oreos and what else? Some ketchup, some condiments. Ketchup, mustard, horseradish. Very good. They did deliver. Kind of excited. I wonder how heavy these are going to be. Set you guys down right there and let's see how heavy these are going to be. See if I can get them in the house. Oh, I'm a little worried now. These little shelves are really light. The other ones were really heavy. Oh boy. Okay. Hey, Supergirl. You guys are being attacked. Okay. We made it. Got him in the house. Okay. Oh, Eric, I'm so sorry, buddy. Damn, Eric, I'm really sorry. I was really hoping your buddy was going to pull through. I know how special he is to you and important he is to you. I'm really sorry, Eric. That really sucks. That really sucks, Eric. I'm really sorry. Oh, Jiggy, I don't use a lot of dairy or anything like that. I use powdered creamer. And I'm not terribly worried about it. Like, I'm one of those people that generally goes to the grocery store. Like, it's not a big deal. I leave again in, let's see, next Monday and Tuesday I'm gone again. So maybe while I'm gone, they'll be able to get it in there. And listen, they can't do anything until I tell them. I haven't even told them that I've realized. I wanted to wait through the weekend to see if anything changed because of me just being gone a week. Like, I turned it on, turned it to the middle setting, and I left. I was gone a week. I then got home, turned it up. JJ, I'm with you on that. It seems like there has been a lot of losses in the past few months. A lot. And it's not like I don't have a car. I have a car, and I only live a few blocks from McDonald's, so this girl has a McDonald's app and can order whatever she needs to eat off that app and can eat for less. Dude, do you know I can eat for less than $8 at McDonald's and get 2 burgers and chicken nuggets and fries? $8. The app. Buy 2 McDoubles, you eat one, and you buy the McDouble, the double McDouble meal. The dogs each get 4 chicken nuggets. Oh my God, my littlest loves the chicken nuggets. Mason likes to take them and hide them. My littlest just takes them and, yep. So, oh, JJ, I'm so sorry, honey. She loved McDonald's. Hey, Tammy. Good morning, hon. All right, let's take these pills so we don't have any crazies. JJ, that's a lot of loss to deal with. Stepdad, dad, and your mom's not doing. I'm really sorry, JJ. And I'm really sorry that you're at that point in life where you start losing people. Um, some people, hit that point a lot earlier in life. You're on a heart meds and take 8 pills a day. Well, I think this other one is it is. It's like a handheld lawnmower type thing. It was my free gift. You know how Temu does that if you order. I was really hoping the dog fence panels would be here. Those will probably be the one thing that fucking won't come until June. Like, I didn't care about the shelves. I didn't care about anything. I cared about the dog fence panels. Well, and Jakey, maybe that, the doctors didn't catch it before. Oh man, Heather, you had a nosebleed before you had your heart attack. And did you have the normal female symptoms of like the nausea and Wow, Temu, you're telling me everything was delivered like 9 times. PayPal told me, Temu told me, and my email just told me. So that's 9 notifications for 3 packages. A Stanton, November. Oof. That was the one thing Grandma and I did argue about quite frequently because she was on Coumadin and they couldn't. Oh my God. 1 week she'd go have her blood drawn and her blood would be just fine. The next week, and she would take the same amount, right? And the next week she would go to have her blood drawn and she'd be way too thin. And they'd have her hold her meds. And then the next time we would check, then she'd be way too thick. I fucking hate Coumadin. Coumadin is one of those, especially with the older ladies. Well, older people in general. Eliquis is a lot better than Coumadin, but a lot of times you have to have a reason why you want Eliquis over Coumadin. Because once we switched Grandma from Coumadin to Eliquis, her numbers started staying level, and that was after she broke her hip. And really, if you think about when she broke her hip to how long it was until she passed, generally most people that are above the age of 85 are dead within 6 months after they break a hip. It just kind of happens that way. She actually lived another 2 years. So I kept trying to encourage her that, a lot of times people don't come back from this, from a broken hip. Well, you have overcome a broken pelvis in your life, and you can overcome this broken hip too. The problem was that grandma's potassium and her sodium went off kilter. And her sodium went so fucking low. Her sodium went so fucking low. I mean, it was touch and go for like 4 days. They didn't let her out of her bed at the hospital. I would be there for 8 hours, and then I had a cousin whose wife would come on shift, and she would be there for 8 hours so I could go home. And then when she would get off shift, I would go back. It was a lot during that first little bit. And then it just progressed. It just progressed after that. But that was one of the things. You have a few minutes before your first stretch and folds. I love watching the stretch and folds, Tammy, I love watching those on shorts when I watch all the little sourdough bread makers. Well, it seems we need to plug this in. So let's go plug it in. I put a charging station on next to my bed, and I've got I found all the other parts and pieces for my other charging station, but I don't have it set up out here yet, just like I had at home. Oh, come the fuck on. Let's open up, please. There it goes. All right, let's go give it some power. Plug it in, plug it in. Okay, plugged in. Okie dokie. I am the worst bread baker unless I can put it in my bread machine. If I can put it in my bread machine, great bread baker then. Put it in the bread machine and walk the fuck away. Otherwise, if you ask me to make the yeast, rise the dough, yeah, no, it's not going to happen. I'm probably going to go to the grocery store and buy you a loaf of bread. Oh my God, you guys. You know what I found? I found my cigarettes for $6.33 a pack. Can you believe that? They're normally $9.96 a pack. I found them at a store here for $6.36 a pack. Mm-mm. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes when you have to have a transfusion, you can smell it. A lot of times you can taste it. You taste the metallic-y taste. Oh, Heather. I about fell over when the lady was like 636. And I just smiled and swiped my card. I was like, get the fuck out of here. What I should have done was just walked right back in and bought 5 more. Oh my goodness. I was reading what Tammy said and then her message went away. She grinds it by hand. She mills the flour by hand. Yeah. See, that's a special kind of love, Tammy, that I don't have for anybody. I'll go today, Heather. I'll go today. It's just down the street. Wow, Eric. You know what my favorite bread was? Amish friendship bread. And I just found the bread recipe book. And it is in here. Bread. Do not refrigerate. You just made that with the grandkids? Yeah. Eric. I love Amish friendship bread. Oh, I'll be honest. The store here is a little less expensive than the other one. I don't feel as poor when I walk out of this store. It's not like the Red Asshole Market in Lovell or Max where you really get fucked. So. But this grocery store, you can't buy everything in. You can buy liquor. You can get your prescriptions. And you can get your groceries. But you can't buy a gun at this grocery store. Oh my goodness. Look at Tammy bragging over here. Tammy, I don't know what I'm going to do with you. Today, I am crawling up there and replacing those lights with blue, with white, so they're not the orange. Ugh. If I could get up to that one, I would change it too, but I'm going to wait until my neighbor comes home because she's about 6 foot tall. So I'm going to wait till my neighbor comes home and see if her 6 feet can stand up on my table and reach that for me. Because I'm about 1.5 feet fucking too short. And I'm 5'5", so I'm like a foot too short. Yeah, Tammy, let us know what time we can swing by and have a slice of warm banana bread with butter on it. Let us know. Oh my gosh, you got Eric. You're speaking Eric's language, Tammy. Better watch out. Eric's in the same part of the country you are, Tammy. You better watch out. Eric's going to show up at your house. What did I think of what, Zen? What did I think of what? What did you think? I don't know. What was I supposed to be thinking about? How do you like me now? Now that I'm on my own. You must think I'm crazy. Oh, no, Zen, I totally forgot. I'm sorry. So, up until, like, I didn't have internet. I was running on data up until yesterday afternoon about 3 o'clock. So, no, Zen, my internet was so fucking sporadic. So, no, I'm sorry, Zen. I will. And then I worked on the stove yesterday, Zen. That was my big job. Had YouTube on my phone, and I'm like, see, it all looks really good. I just don't know why it won't work. Oh shit, see, that's what happens. God damn it. Whatever. Yeah, Frank did all that work, and now... But it's possible Browns can come over, the appliance repair place can come over and just put a new little... that's just a little metal coupler piece, but because of how much crap was built up underneath of it, it had rusted out, because it, like, a lot of that stuff was scorched, like, burning on over all the fucking years that it was like that. Oh, me too, JJ. You're not the only one. You're not alone in this one. My bread turns out to be like a doorstop. It's like a fucking rock. I'm not a very good baker at all. Like, if it doesn't come from a box mix, forget about it. I'm probably going to fuck it up. Baking is more of an exact science. Cooking is pretty free, right? Baking, you got to have measurements and all of that, and be pretty good with your measurements, right? But cooking, not so much. Today ain't my day to care. Yes. Psh, measurements, right, B. Frank? Yes, JJ, we will definitely have weapons. Good morning, Salma Blue. It is morning. It's still morning here. We're just waking up together. I still have my coffee. I slept in today. Then second stretch unfolds. Look at us. Look at everybody being productive together. I got my Ring doorbell on the charger. You guys got your stuff. Heather's gonna eat lunch. Tammy's making bread. B. Frank is working away. B. Frank, are you the one that has Frank? Yeah, Tammy's getting her workout in today too. B. Frank, are you the one that has Frank the dog? You got your walk in? Good job, Heather. Good job. I have done none of that. But look, we're getting closer to a house. No, that's not you. That's the other B. Frank. Okay. Ooh. She looks unhappy today. You got 2 loads of laundry and dishes, and you mop the floors. Holy shit, Spitfire wins. Hold on. I know where I saw the bell last night. Hold on. Let's go get the bell. I saw it last night in here. Woohoo! Spitfire wins. Spitfire wins. Spitfire wins. Spitfire, you want to come do my dishes? Before we can do dishes, we have to go to the hardware store. We have to go get, there's the dishwasher. But before we go to the dishwasher store, we got to go to the hardware store. We got to get a new piece that hooks onto there. Wow. That was full of water. That's how much was hanging out in the aerator. Okay, cool. So go pick up the dishwasher part. And then if you come home and put those in the dishwasher for me. And then if you could stop by and tell them about the fridge not working properly, that would be great too. I don't want to go in and deal with it. Is that a Delta faucet? I don't know. Does it say Delta on it somewhere? I don't see it. It doesn't say. Is a Delta faucet a good one? Okay, great. And then when you get here, I'll make sure that I have a big old cold mug of beer for you, Spitfire. Oh, even so, JJ, they wouldn't approve the, like, I have to go to the hardware store to get the little, it almost looks like a nipple. It's tiny. It just hooks right on. It hooks right onto the faucet, and then the dishwasher connects to it. And I really can't see them putting Delta faucets in a rental. I just can't. That's more of something that goes, like, that looks like it was probably a $20 special at the hardware store. And chicken and noodles, she has to eat too. Hey, Fred. Nah, I'll give her my other hamburger from McDonald's. It'll be fine. So this one now has decided that this is the place to sit because she can stare at me. And she also realized that she can bridge that gap. She's big enough to bridge that gap and get up on my table and eat my pizza. So she learned an important lesson about eating adult human food. Good morning, what is true? Oh, I got you, Fred. Yep. Well, listen, it might be ice cold, but it might have gotten skunked a couple of times. So it might have been warm and it might have been cold and it might have gotten warm again and might have been cold again. But, oh, yes, she did mess up her belly. She puked in the night. We were outside 2 or 3 times. She learned her lesson about Red Baron French bread pizzas. She ate all the pepperoni and all the cheese off of the bread. Naughty little girl. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Fred, I need your assistance. I just got this. I need you to come with a couple of screws in this little bag. So, well, so I need you to come put this on the wall, Fred. And then you can sit in that corner of my couch and you can watch my big color TV. Okay? That's the deal. You can handle that job? Okay, then you can sit in that corner on the couch. And you can watch the TV afterwards. That work? Okay, deal. And I'll bring you cold beer from the fridge. That work? Cool. Ooh, a very nice stainless steel. Yeah, once the fridge works. Well, I mean, it kind of keeps stuff cold. We can play some blackjack. As long as we're not playing strip poker, we're great. We could play some Old Maid for that matter, Spitfire. Or Go Fish. Spades. Slapjack. Okay. Let me go blow my nose, and then we'll open these boxes and put these shelves together. Ooh. Let's hope that's not terribly broken. I just realized that. Oh, yeah. Slapjack? Yeah. So I learned the lesson when I was about 7 about playing cards with my dad and my grandpa. Don't go to the bathroom. Yeah, they were playing cards, slapjack. The dad and grandpa were playing crib. And in between of a hand of crib, we'd play a hand of slapjack. All right, cool. Got up to go to the bathroom, came back, started going through my pile, and there were no jacks in my pile. Oh, wow, Eric, that's kind of cool. Oh, good job, Tammy. It's so much work to pack everything and packing it properly. You know what? And all the stuff that I packed, I ended up with 2 broken things. And the things that broke weren't even, I didn't even expect those to break. One was glass in a picture frame, which really kind of shocked me because of the way it was packed, but the glass in the middle of the picture frame just broke right out. And then, what was the other thing that broke? Oh, one of the dishes the plants sit in to catch the water. So when you pack it properly, I get it. It takes a long time. But you know what? None of my glass bowls broke. None of my carnival glass broke. I had a dresser break, but I've got all the parts and pieces to it, and I see how it goes back together, so I'll fix that. And you know what? Since I found the dead oven in my stove, or the dead mouse in my stove, I don't have a weird smell in here anymore. Huh. It was kind of crazy because the only time that I really smelled the weird smell was when I used the oven. Gotta love moving into a rental, huh? Yeah, it was a really gross smell. Just like a something's dead in an old man's house smell. Just gross. And I proved that you can clean a stovetop that was still that gross and dirty, right? And I didn't remove any of the paint. Didn't leave a scratch mark, a scrape mark. Oh, that's the bird clock. That's the bird clock, Eric. It's up on the wall above the TV. Bird clock. Oh. My head doesn't hurt any less, and I've had coffee, and my nose hasn't stopped running. But I left another bottle of Benadryl out at or allergy medicine, the little pink pills, out at the farm, and I'm not going to go and buy some when I've got a whole bottle out there. So I will just have to suck it up for a couple of days unless it gets really bad, and then I'll have to go buy some. It'd be nice so that I'm not spread out between 3 places. Oh, geez. $85 one day, -13 the next. Yeah, Eric, it's coming. I promise. Spring is coming. The other night, I was standing out of my porch, smoking a cigarette. Like the sun had gone down. It was probably 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and I could smell spring as I stood out there. And I have a great view of the Big Dipper at night. If I go stand at the front of my Jeep and look up, it's like the Big Dipper is in the upright position. So its handle is curved down towards us and its dipper is at the top and facing to the right. The opening is pouring out to the right, and it's like right in the clearing of the trees. It's pretty fucking cool. And then if you follow the one star on the Big Dipper and then look the opposite direction, you can see the Pleiades. I see the Pleiades every night. Every night I see Pleiades. And that's that one that you only see. There's a lot of people that only see it a couple of times a year. That's the constellation that Subaru uses, is the Pleiades. And you can see Orion's belt. Like, it comes off of the Big Dipper, and you turn the opposite direction, and you see Orion's belt and the Pleiades, and yeah. I couldn't believe how many stars I actually see at night. Hey, Ange. She was who I was on the phone with when the sisters stole supper. Oh, Ange, it was a rough night. I think she learned her lesson about stealing pepperoni pizza. I think she learned her lesson. She threw up twice, and we were outside twice, and I think her tummy was pretty rough on her. That's okay. Listen, I'm so used to having my bed puked on. Now it's not even funny. I'm just like, okay, no big deal. Big Cat threw up in my bed out at the farm. Casey threw up in my bed out at the farm. Yeah, it's no big deal. Yeah, it's just strip the comforter off and throw a new one on. It's no big deal. No more pizza for her. She wasn't even supposed to have that pizza to begin with. Oh my God. The only thing that she's ever had, the only human food that she's ever had are chicken nuggets from McDonald's. That's it. I don't give her human food for nothing. Do not do human food with her for nothing. How can one's nose accumulate so much snot? I don't understand. No, no more pizza for her. She loves her brother. Yeah, no. She's just going to go back on her. Like, we're just going on. Nope, she's going to learn her lesson the hard way, Ange. Mason had to learn his lesson the hard way by stealing a plate that had jalapenos on it. So she's going to learn her lesson the hard way by climbing up on a table and eating pizza and not feeling so hot for a couple of days. That one's her problem. I'm not going out of my way to cook chicken and rice for her. I'm not exactly thrilled with her. Just because I love her doesn't mean I'm going to cater to her. But that's a really kind thought of, like, that you had for sister. So about maybe, what time is it? 11:09. So it's either a fire, an accident, or shift change. Or wait, what is this? This is Tuesday? Is this the first Tuesday of the month? Or we had another first Tuesday? Because it might just be the siren, the warning siren for if the river is overflowing. I don't know what this sound means. Yeah, she's been up playing. She came out and she's been doing just fine. Must be the warning siren. No, we don't have tornadoes. We have microbursts. They won't call it a tornado. Like in the 50s, a tornado went over the mountain. 50s or 60s. I'm trying to remember. It must have been the 60s. A tornado went over the mountain. But we have microbursts. We don't have tornadoes. Shit, what you guys call a tornado in some other places? That's what the tornado sirens sound like there. Shit, in some places. You know, just a regular Wednesday, we can have what would be hurricane force winds blow through when the jet stream blows through the state. We can have 70-mile-an-hour winds blow through our state any day. So, no, they don't do tornadoes out here. Are you kidding me? Maybe every once in a while, but down in Cheyenne, I'll be honest, when I lived in Laramie, like every fucking afternoon in the summer, I hated living in Laramie. Yeah, she's fine, Ange. I hated living in Laramie. Every afternoon in the summer, a fucking tornado siren goes off. I spent so much time in my summer in the closet on the phone with my mom. Skies would cloud up. 3 o'clock would come. Skies would cloud up. Tornado siren would go off. Yeah, she looks totally fine, doesn't she? Yeah, she's perfectly fine. Mason is so tolerant of her. Oh my God, he's so tolerant. Can you hear her growling at him? Mason's such a good boy, isn't he? He's just like, all right, fine. Just do it. Do it. Get it over with. He's going to have enough here in a minute. He's going to snap at her. Oh, maybe not. He is very tolerant. He is a very good boy. Aren't you, buddy? Him's a good boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Is that you? Are you the bestest boy? You are the bestest man. You're kind of a turd. You're kind of a turd. Yeah, I think they're just fine. Yeah, he's such a good boy. So this morning I heard him, he was up on my bed, and I heard him jump off, and because I heard him, like, I felt him go to the end of the bed, and then all of a sudden I didn't hear anything. Like, I heard him jump off, but I didn't hear him land. And I was like, oh, fuck, don't tell me his collar got stuck on I was afraid his collar got stuck on that. Nope. He's learned how to jump from, you can see where he jumps, right there, straight into his bed. And he lands right into his bed. Hey, Ange, you have a good day. Don't let any of this shit get you down. Same shit, different day. That's it. That's all. Don't let it weigh on your shoulders, okay? So, yeah. I want to cape now so that he can be the flying Avenger. But yeah, that was his new thing. I've got his bed close enough that he can jump off of my bed into his bed. I was trying to figure out how I can stair step those cases so then she can just use that to get up into my bed. I haven't figured it out yet. I've got one more of them. And you're welcome. Listen, every time that there's ever been shit go down, you're the first to check on me. So of course I'm going to check on you. Of course I'm going to check on you. You're always one of the first to check on me, whether you like me or you don't like me. You all, and that means something to me. So don't take it to heart. That's the one thing that I don't think enough people understand about YouTube, are that some people play this YouTube game and it's just that. It's a fucking game to them. It's just that. It's just a fucking game to them. It's a game that they play because they make money at it. Whether it's by making people mad at them, by saying outrageous things. So it's all of that. I have another trunk, Eric, that she can hop up on. I just have to figure out how I'm going to put them together. And I also have an extra set of stairs out at the farm. There's like 5 sets of doggy stairs out at the farm, so I can always steal a set of stairs out at the farm and bring them home too. I may just do that because she uses those to get up onto the couches. She uses those. That's why I just choose not to participate in it, Eric. If somebody else wants to, that's up to them. Listen, I don't even agree with Brittany with her life and what's going on, but it's not my fucking place to tell her that. I'm not paying her bills and she's not paying mine. So it's just, I don't have to add on. I can just keep my mouth shut. I've also been in Angela's shoes where somebody comes in and says, "Oh, well, your mod's talking shit," and had a wrench pulled and all of that. So, I mean, I've been in those same shoes. And as much as I want to say it doesn't affect you, it actually does. It's a fucking status symbol. And one day you have it, and one day you don't. And besides, I have a feeling that if I hopped on the BNN, I'd make her cry. I'd just make her cry. I'd be so mean, I'd make her cry. But Wispy, you just as a word from my lips to your ear, you need to get your little bulldog Jilly under control. Jilly, some of the things Jilly's saying, Wispy, could cost you your channel. You need to get your co-host under control, Wispy. The things that she's saying are similar things that Clue said, which cost Clue her channel. Are you looking to lose your channel too? Because I listened last night, and some of the things Jilly said would have, if somebody were to have gone on a reporting spree, not I, but someone else, yes, she would have lost her channel for bullying and harassment. So, told you he was going to have enough of her. Woohoo! We got Zoomies! Oh, it was bad. It was bad. Going after intrinsic qualities, calling her stupid, calling her dumb. No, Jilly, not Julie. Jilly. He sure said enough. He said enough. Tell her, Mason. Tell her. Tell her you've had enough. Do you need to go out? Yeah, I turned it on just for a little minute just to see, and because I had heard it a couple of weeks ago and Jilly had gone off again, and I thought, ooh, this is not the right time to be popping off like that. And for God's sakes, do either one of you two girls ever go back and listen to your fucking live streams? Somebody has a fucking fan that runs consistently, and it's really annoying. So there's my fucking constructive criticism for an asshole today. No, you gotta stay. Anyway, that's what I got. Hey, come here. Mason. Hey, get over here. Let's go this way. Come on. Come on. That's what I asked Eric. Come on. Yours. You want to go back here? Come on. All right, dude. You're about to piss me off. Let's get in the house. Go. You just wanted to come outside and sit. That's all you wanted. You didn't want to be outside. You didn't need to go outside. You wanted to be outside. A few more days. Hopefully those fence panels come. If not, I'm going to buy some I'm going to go down to the hardware store and buy a roll of, okay, come on. A roll of green snow fence and some come on. It's time. Let's go. Come on. He's like, I don't want to go back in. Second stretch and folds. Come on. Go find your pouty sister. I learned the hard way after like the first 3 or 4 days taking them out at the same time. It does not work. I get dogs going in opposite fucking directions. I get chaos and consternation that happens. Somebody gets pissed off at somebody. I get tangled up dogs, so I take them out one at a time. Yeah, I don't know. They'll just pick on somebody else. That's all. They'll just pick on somebody else. Oh, is the box up there in the way and you can't get up on the couch? Is the box in the way? Okay, give me a minute. Give me a minute, buddy. My best buddy. My best buddy, Mason. Sweet sister Addison. Did you know that a neutered dog and an unspayed female can get stuck together? Did you know that? Oh, Eric, I use Goo Gone on all the sticky stuff. I used Goo Gone on, hey Wayne. I used Goo Gone on the bathtub where they had apparently like a corner thing stuck down to it, but they had pulled the corner thing off and then left all the adhesive, and I used that, and I used that and a razor blade and got all the sticky off of the side of the shower wall, and their two dogs were literally stuck together. Yeah, mine got stuck. Mason's an old horny goat, and yeah, mine got stuck together. I just set him up on the couch, sat down next to him, and kind of had to just keep him pretty calm. And then I squeaked a squeaky toy, and apparently it shriveled it, and they come loose, and we were off and running again. So, yes, I did learn that a horny old neuter male can well, yeah, you don't want to pull them apart. You want to keep them together and pick them up as one. Yeah, because it can cause all kinds of internal damage. And that was the first thing I read was, and then when I actually called Angela, and I'm like, I need help. How do I make this stop? So she started Googling, and I put them on the couch, and yeah, mine weren't screaming, but they were just stuck together. Oh my God, they're having a lot of fun running back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. What are you doing? What are you doing, Wingnut? Wingnut and Lognut? Couple of nuts? Wingnut and Lognut. Wingnut and Lognut. My couple of nuts. Yeah, hi, Buster. Think. What do you think? Oh, really? No. Google says that it can take 30 to 45 minutes for it to Well, is Ryder neutered, Tammy? Apparently, Mason was used for breeding purposes also because he knew exactly what he was doing. So, yep, it can take him 30 to 45 minutes, and you just need to, like, you pick them up as one so that you don't pull anybody from either one. Don't try to pull them apart. It doesn't work like that. Oh, they are a breeding pair. Oh boy, Tammy, make sure you got her little panties. We've had one heat cycle, and she won't be a year until June. So hopefully we don't have another one until the fall, and then I can get her fixed. But they said she needs to go through 2 heat cycles and be a year old. I'm like, okay. I didn't even know that you actually should do that for tiny dogs. So I've always had a boy dog. I've never done girl dogs. I've always had a boy dog. Probably because the neuter is so cheap. But Mason came to me neutered. Mason came to me neutered. God, that sounds a little weird, doesn't it? All right, bitches. Let's figure out where I put the cutting tool. Okay. Oh dear. Well, you know what? We got a razor blade right here. We'll just use that. Have razor blade will travel. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Why the fuck did it come with gloves? And this is not as tall as that one. I fucking hate Temu. I hate Temu. I don't know why I thought that they would have the proper shit. Super tiny. All right. Let's get the other one out. Come on. All right. The fuck, Chuck. Okay. And they are out of the boxes. That one definitely doesn't look good. Definitely does not. Okay. A knight without armor in a savage land. Oh. I think I remember it, Eric, but I'm not sure. You were overprotective. I rode through a desert on a horse with no name. It felt Palladian. Okay. I was going through the Horse for the Desert song. I rode through the desert on a horse with no name. It sure felt good to get out of the rain. It doesn't rain in a desert. A desert is dry. So why were you riding a horse without a name? Who didn't love the horse not to give him a name? I have all kinds of questions about that song. Does that happen to anybody else, or am I the only weirdo it happens to? I rode through the desert on a horse with no name. And now, after finding that dead mouse in my stove, every time I see something black, I'm like, oh my God, is it a speck? Is it a mouse turd? Oh my God. She getting so big. She's not just tiny girl no more. She finally growing. I thought I had done something wrong with her because she was just so tiny for so long. And oh my God, is she headstrong? Oh my God, is she that? She is typical Shih Tzu headstrong. Have gun, will travel. Yes. That was why I said have razor, will travel. What do you two need? What do you need? What do you want to go? You want to go? Where do you want to go? Do you want chicken nuggets? Chicken nuggets? Do you want French fries? You want French fries? French fries and chicken nuggets? Is that what you want? Go for a car ride? Ooh, yeah? Where do you want to go for a car ride to? We don't have any place to go. We're home for this week. You want to go to the park? No, we don't want to go to the park. Chicken nuggets and French fries? He's not looking up at here. Car ride? You want to go on a car ride? Okay, you win. I'll take you on a car ride. Just not this minute. In a little bit. In a little bit. Not right now. Not right now. Not right now. In a little bit. Tell me he doesn't understand what I say. Tell me he can't communicate. He communicates just fucking fine. Just fucking fine. I know, that was exactly it. But Mom, can we go now? Tell me he doesn't know how to communicate. Oh yeah, look at him. Look at him. She's going to go out the door without me. I just know it. She's going to leave me at home. She's going to get in her Jeep and drive away. I'm going to be left here and I'm going to have to shit on the floor. Oh, those shelves stink. What the fuck does China put on products? Are they trying to kill us? I got one box inside of the other box. Let's go find my slippers. We'll go walk out to the dumpster. And then we will end. I will go take these guys on a little ride around town. Generally, it's a ride to the gas station will make them happy. I think we have a coffee place. I might try to get them a pup cup. Ooh, good to know, Tammy. I might be able to ask for a pup cup there. Because I think we're just going to go grab that's what I'm probably going to do is go grab a pack of cigarettes, a burger, some fries, and some chicken nuggets for them. They have the $5 McDouble meal. So I'll just use that for them. Okay, you guys stay. I'm going to go take this to the garbage. Okie dokie. I think they're just like soft serve ice cream. It's generally just like soft serve ice cream. Okay. I don't know how far my internet's gonna go, so I guess we'll see. Oh, they are. Guess I figured out where the end of my internet went to. Okie dokie. Well, that made me feel accomplished. I also picked up all the cigarette butts that were left by the former tenant because I don't want to get nailed for them. Of course, my brand and their brand aren't the same, but there's so much crap that has to be cleaned up. Ugh, it's awful. Like, the ground is just, the cedar shake is all gross. Anyway. So I ordered the little fence panels, and I'm going to put them from there to there. Use this back wall where I don't have to worry about it. This will be where the little gate is, and then it'll come out to about the end of that, and that will give them enough little outside space where I can just open the door and drop them out, and then I can have my window open and keep an eye on them. That's all I'm looking for, is just a little teeny outside space, because they get nice. They would just go out and lay on the porch, and then when they were ready to, they'd come back in. So, and it's really hard right now because they want to go back to they want the farm lifestyle. Ooh, one loaf of sourdough and dinner rolls with the other half. definitely dinner rolls. Wow. Alright, we're gonna have to turn that down a little bit more because that shouldn't even be running. Alright. Okay, so those are the new shelves. They just need to be unfolded, and then I can start jamming them full of shit. Anyway, this is where I'm going to end for now. I'll come back later. We'll hang out. I'm going to go take care of... I'm going to go take care of lunch. I'm going to go take care of these dogs. And maybe figure out how to get something else done. Anyway, hope you guys have a great day. Don't take any wooden nickels, and we will see you later. Bye.